All right, Brian, I don't know what the hell our next guest has to do with football whatsoever. You just came to me and you're like, look, I want to get a comedian per episode. And then you're like, I want to get like hot girls from Twitter that retweet shit a lot and also send photos of themselves to anyone on Twitter. And I'm like, I'm behind all of these things, but where will we encounter such an enchantress?
This is the queen of the slut club.
And now, what? I guess I should pot her up. I had her down just for the intro.
Okay.
But what is a slut? I know what a slut club is. It's a place I want to go every Friday, Saturday, and every other day of the week. But what is the slut club?
Leslie, do you want to explain that?
The Slut Club.
Well, let's introduce Leslie. So, Leslie, real fast. Leslie, thanks for coming on the show.
What's your Twitter handle?
Thank you for having me.
What's your Twitter handle, Leslie?
I'm nobody, though.
You're somebody.
Just Leslie.
At Just Leslie? Okay.
At Just Leslie, yeah.
I like that a really good-looking woman who tweets filth constantly and then retweets comedians is like, I'm nobody. It's like, you are more important than fucking Mother Teresa to me.
Not at all, dude. No. I keep a low profile. This is my first time coming on anything, but I rep my shit. I come out to shows. I pay for tickets. Started listening to comedy podcasts back in 2011. Started with Mark Maron and What the Fuck with Mark Maron, and then Pete Holmes, actually. That was my introduction to the comedy world, and since then I've just been slutting it up for the best comics in the business.
What a fucking prude I am. You could tell, like, she just says, I am confidently, she's like, I am fucking any comedic mind that comes my way. I think you're in Tennessee, right?
Oh, no. See, that's the thing. That's the thing about Slut Club is that none of us are really sluts. We just, pretend to be on Twitter. No, we really
this interview's
not any
over.
comics.
Leslie, is Slut Club, hashtag Slut Club a bonfire thing?
Yeah, well, that's what, yeah.
Okay.
So basically, Big J. Okerson and Dan Soder, they're two of my favorite comics and have been for a while. Their Sirius XM show, when they first started it, they asked fans to send in homemade porn and just naked pictures, because Big J is just a huge pervert and so that's what we...
Is that being a pervert, though? Like, I don't like pro-porn. I mean, if any woman in my sphere of influence, I'd be like, sure, show me your tits if I wanted to see them. Like, to me, that's just doing what you want to... Yeah.
It's more being a man than being a pervert.
Yeah, that's like being next to a restaurant and being like, I want to get food there.
I'm hungry.
He's a pervert. He's a pervert because, his introduction is like, let me see your asshole. Like, that's where that's why I call him a pervert.
That's a little gauche,
Hold on,
yes.
let's rewind. Is that wrong?
No, it's not wrong. It just makes him, he's discerning. He's a discerning amateur porn viewer. So, but Dan Soder is the vanilla to his chocolate. So Dan Soder just likes a nice cleavage picture or just some gentle love making.
Is Dan Soder 6?
Huh?
Is Dan Soder 6 years old?
No, Dan Soder is my age, 33. It's our Jesus year.
So
he just likes a little bit of an left to the imagination, has a fascination for huge tits. And I don't have huge tits, so I had to, hook him up with some of the fellow girls on Twitter. So that's where it came from, is we all were sending in homemade porn, and then we all connected on Twitter because we're always, when the show goes live, we live tweet, our reactions to it. And so then I decided to create the hashtag, just basically as a way for us to shamelessly show off our assets and also represent our favorite show, which is The Bonfire.
You really are the queen of the Slut Club. I just kind of pulled that out of my ass.
It's a democracy of whores. It's not it's not a monarchy. Not all a monarchy.
There's an old Roman term, first among equals. She is first among sluts.
I just made a list of hot girls.
And everyone that is watching on YouTube Live, stay for the entire show, and at the end, John and I are going to kiss pee holes.
There you go. We'll make them smooch.
Oh, that's awesome.
The technical term for that is a meetus. M-E-E-T-U-S. There you go.
All right. I just learned something.
Yeah.
Pee hole
you
kiss.
Just taught me something.
A meatus.
I thought I knew it all.
Nope, it is a meatus, the mouth of the sandworm.
The second part of Slut Club, the reason that it's kind of cool is that it's based around body dysmorphia. And I say that because Big J and Dan are both sort of like anxious fellas, and they're really self-critical, and all of us are too. We're like crazy weirdos, right? So it was sort of a way to like support each other, and it's really based out of just being really insecure and needing validation, and supporting each other through being really slutty.
I mean, I can get behind that. Yeah.
I was gonna say I got a little insecurity.
It certainly beats Safe Spaces.
I'm a big red sweaty Irishman, so.
Oh, that's so hot. I really do have a thing for, well, I like variety in men, but I do have a thing for like sweaty Irishmen, like redheads, freckles, like pale skin.
I don't
usually like
have any of that currently because I was in San Diego. I'm tanned and I'm dark haired, but John can attest that
he smells like rail whiskey. I'll give him that much.
I smell like rail whiskey, and right now I currently smell like a Vietnamese restaurant.
Oh no. Well, I'm a Maker's Mark kind of girl. Just for your information, if you want to send me any whiskey, I do only drink whiskey when I drink. And it is Makers.
See, that's like a fancy thing to do. Like that's
Makers is the shit.
Well, not just the Makers, but putting on like I only do whiskey. I feel as a woman that conveys like, hey man, I am kind of like the Don Draper of giving up pussy. Like I am. I'm the poobah.
I started out being just a dumb whore and drinking like mixed drinks, you know, because that were like 7,000 calories.
I'm still there.
And then I just decided that it's quicker and easier. To just deliver my drunkenness with a shot of whiskey.
So you drink Makers,
the bloat. You
drink Makers straight. That's your
yeah.
You're badass. Even I like to mix it with
That's not impressive. This is Tennessee. Like we, that's the standard here. You kind of have to drink Makers if you're going to live in Tennessee.
And I'm going to attempt, since this is a football pod.
It's very football.
Are you a Tennessee Titans fan?
I'm a fan in that I'm not a fan. I don't really know anything about sports, and I can't pretend to. I'm a really shitty liar.
Okay.
But I did bang one off of Tinder. Well, Bumble. So
would you like to share?
Who'd you bang on Bumble? Seo's Mariota.
No, I don't name names.
Okay.
Can we get a position?
Yeah. Starting quarterback?
Always doggy.
No, not doggy. Quarterback, wide receiver, linebacker. I hope it wasn't a cornerback, because if it's cornerback, you're pregnant again.
Yeah.
No, I'm fixed. I got that shit locked up.
You and me both, my friend.
Couldn't stop getting pregnant. It was just like boom, boom, boom. I had to shut down the factory.
The factory shut down.
That's why I have so much freedom now.
All right. Well, what position was this player?
Yeah, I don't remember. That's how little I cared.
Offense or defense?
She doesn't know, man.
She
doesn't know.
He was white.
He was white, so
tight end.
Quarterback.
Tight end, offensive lineman.
O-line.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. Maybe a linebacker, could be.
We can go through. We'll pick one of the three white guys on the team.
I guess we'll be. He was a Tennessee Titan.
Yeah, this was like 3 years ago.
3 years
ago.
See, I feel she knows so little about sports that just any white guy in a jersey could have been like, yeah, I'm a Tennessee Titan. And she's like, okay, cool, let's do it.
I do. Well, I researched my dick. I'm actually pretty discerning when it comes to who I bang, and I'm not a star fucker, which is you would think I would be. But that's
given how famous I am, no, I didn't want that to be the case.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Yes, continue.
I'll send naked pictures to anybody because I'm an exhibition. Like I don't care at all about like who sees me.
And that Twitter handle is again?
It's at Just Leslie, but really it's not a promotion thing. I'm a low profile kind of gal. But anyway, I'll send anybody a naked picture, but who I actually bone, I got to research them a little bit and know that they're not going to like murder me.
That's always a good
Tennessee,
thing.
So. Those are some pretty lofty standards.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Someone that won't murder me.
Well,
but I'm all for you guys wanking off. I mean, do that.
No wanks. I'm a no wanks guy.
Oh no.
Oh right. How are you doing with that?
It's horrible. And I'm looking at John right now, and I'm thinking about what I would do to him. That's how bad that's gone.
How deep have you gone down that rabbit hole?
No wanks is a real thing, and I'll tell you what though.
I know it's like the nofap shit.
I've been with
Reddit.
my chick
No
for
fap, yeah.
19 years.
See, here's the deal, and this is actually something I'm very passionate about because I date a lot of young guys, and a lot of them are just numb to like intimacy at all, and
Exactly. That's what
they
no
have a
wanks is
hard
about.
time coming. Like they really will just like have to brutally fuck your face, or you know what I mean? Like they can't look you in the eye.
Oh.
And so I've just been one by one changing the lives of these young men, you know, like by teaching them not to watch porn for like a week, not to jerk off for 2 days before we hook up. And then that way when we do fuck, it's almost like a spiritual experience for them because they're like, oh God, like this is how it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be just like, you know, like taking a shit. It's like, you know, like sex, an orgasm when you actually have sex with a woman.
Yes.
It should be way more awesome. You know, and it is.
Well,
and honestly, that no-fap thing is huge.
Are you a Dante Nero? Are you a Dante Nero listener?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, started with Patrice, and then Dante. Yeah,
Yep.
I'm a huge fan of Dante.
Okay, now the whole no-fap thing. I'm trying to get John to be a no-fap guy.
I mean, I am at the start of every day until I do.
Well, it's
In hour increments, it could add up.
I'm almost 20 years deep with my chick, and
Yeah.
if you don't watch porn, you don't beat off. As Gavin says, you want to rape your woman. You are like the little.
Feral.
I'm not a foot guy. When I just want to touch her feet. You get
Right.
crazy and horny.
Do you have the shit? Like, I'm looking at Brian right now, and his hands are shaking. So, like, you don't have Muhammad Ali disease? Like,
I do.
Is this okay?
I have a tremor in my hands. Thanks for
Okay.
noticing.
Oh, do you really?
I thought it's from not jacking. Like you were.
No,
that, just like,
I actually do shake. Thanks for
Oh,
noticing.
okay. Well, now I feel shitty.
Michael J. Fox and I are
Yeah.
kin.
Sign
but-
the same
Yeah, my-
signature.
My grandpa had that too. I'm sorry, but I still find you sexy. So it's not a turn off.
Oh, like all he has
yeah.
to do is put his hand down
Oh,
your
dude,
underwear.
I can be like
Yeah.
vibrating stuff that you didn't even
Exactly.
know existed.
He's got
I'm
Hitachi
a
palms.
side to side. I'm a side to side.
You're a side to side girl,
More than
okay.
an up and down, clit wise.
All right, well, that's good to
Okay,
know.
yeah.
John, keep
So
notes.
so now you actually want to fuck your wife, right?
Well, not. I've always my
I
wife.
do want to fuck his wife.
Yeah. My wife is San Diego girl, way too hot for me. Like beautiful.
Yeah.
But if you,
That's what
as a
you do it.
man, if you stop watching porn's the problem. Don't watch porn. Stop. And you stop jacking off, you get more done, and you literally just want to molest your woman.
How deep are you
You-
on this
you
no
worship her,
whacking?
yeah.
You get. I'll tell you what. I do it. You get one whack a month.
One a
You
month.
can watch porn once a month.
Okay.
Other than that, you don't touch your
I think
Johnson.
this is where I know that I have a true problem because I have gone a couple weeks here and there before,
Mhm.
and I have one slip up, and it's like that fucking like movie from 1842, The Lost Weekend,
Yeah.
where you have just one sip of booze, and then like the rest of it is just theremin music and hallucinations, and yeah.
I'm telling you, dude,
Yeah.
it's a life changer. You
It's
will.
the porn. It's the porn more than it is just the ejaculation. The porn, you have to get really gross with it after a while. Like you have to really deaden yourself to what's. It just makes you like weirder and weirder shit. And the weirder it gets, you dehumanize the person that you're jacking off to. Like because you can't watch a horse fuck a girl and be like, yeah, that girl's probably pretty cool in real life.
They love
Wow,
that
you went
horse.
right to
Yeah.
horse fucking. You went right to bestiality.
Wow.
Really, like that's how deep, I'm seeing this guy, this 25-year-old, and he's got a dick that's so big it's a problem. So he doesn't have a lot of sexual experience, but he jerks off like a ton. And so I've just been training him like to hold off little by little so that he can, so that he can orgasm. He's never even gone down on a girl before me.
Oh my god.
You know.
That's
You need
Yeah,
to
and
show
so-
him
Yes.
that if the horse doesn't watch porn, it will really want to have sex with that woman.
I just think it's so easy to dehumanize, your partner. It's not just dudes, girls do it too. Like if you watch too much of it, and then there you get that no eye contact. And for me, the best part about sex is like that really deep eye contact, where like you're fucking me, and there's just like nothing else that exists in the world other than what is going on right there.
I literally don't think I've ever had this, what she's describing.
If you, seriously, Leslie's nailing it. You connect. If you stop.
Yeah.
This just sounds terrifying.
As a guy,
I don't want this.
Here's the difference between men and women, though. And I have a set I'm currently writing about this.
Okay.
A comedy set. And it's guys are thinking about their dead grandmother when they're having sex with a woman. And the woman is there to, you're trying not to blow your load. And the woman's trying to connect with you.
But then why are you thinking about your dead grandma?
So I don't come.
You said you didn't want to, but
now. But
you can control that in different ways too, probably. Like physically, like because guys always come super quick with me, and so what I'll do is like I'll hold still instead of moving. I'm usually really active, but if I know that they're having trouble with that, like I'll let them maybe do something that doesn't feel that great, like or like I'll get on top and then just kind of like rub back and forth instead of that in and out that gets them off. So there's actually physical things you can do too, so to keep from coming instead of thinking about dead relatives.
Well, and as a guy though, when you aren't jacking off, you want to be with your woman, you might take care of her orally first.
And in between. Like I'm going to do it first and then in the middle. Yeah.
Well, just to make sure she gets hers. And you and not jerking off, you want to do that. That sounds like the best freaking thing. Like right now, John, I'm getting a chub right now just thinking, I want to go home and go down on my chick. I'm going to be honest with you. I might leave.
I mean, I get the first half of this, like I hear sexy shit, but then my last reaction on earth is to want to do anything with my chick. I just want to beat off into some tissues and go to sleep.
But if you stop, you just want that connection. You want to please her.
Right.
And you know what? If you get her off first and you might shoot off quick because you haven't been jerking it, it's okay because she got hers as well. Is that right, Leslie?
No. Here's what I'm thinking, and this might be a little radical. I don't like the oral first. I want maybe like a little like a fuck, like a penetrate me as soon as possible, but don't come. Like get that, like warm me up, and then go down on me. Like when you're feeling like it's too much and you're gonna bust too quick. Then you stop, then you go down on me. So, like, don't make it always, like, go down on her, fuck her, come. Switch it up a little bit. Do that in the middle thing. That actually feels better for me because I'm as eager as you are, and I usually want to be fucked right away. But then once I'm super turned on, oral feels 100 times better than it does if you just go down on me cold,
We're learning so much tonight.
Yeah, well, Leslie,
this is just how to fuck me. It's not how to fuck everybody.
I want to thank you for coming on. I feel we didn't know what the hell to expect, especially considering in theory this is a football show. Maybe we could have some sort of recurring.
This is better.
You as a sex guru. Yeah, you can be like our Dr. Ruth that people actually want to fuck. If people.
Well, I'm in. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, if people want to follow you on Twitter, again, I just get that handle out there, and then, again, reiterate how much you love just flinging filth at anyone in terms...
Just Leslie, at Just Leslie. And, if you want to receive, then give, because I'm actually a dick pic collector. I love dick pics. I've got an amazing collection of them, and that's how I got my nickname from the bonfire, actually, was the porn that I sent into them first was just like some of the best dick pics I'd gotten from guys off Tinder and Bumble. I don't know. I sent you that clip last night where it was actually a really funny segment. They were just like in awe of some of the ones that I got. But so send me a face pic and a dick pic, and I'll send you whatever you want to see.
Well, there you go. That is a more than equitable.
John, we'll leave that to
Trade.
you. I'm a
Hey.
married man. I can't do these things.
Did you have a question for me? Because I thought it was ask a hot girl something. And thank you for calling me hot, by the way. I don't assume that at all. But
You're
'cause, I mean, I'm 33. So, yeah.
well, you can be 30. I'm older than you, and I think I'm a hot chick. So
There you
know.
go. No, you're quite good looking. I don't know if we had questions so much right now. It was just
Okay.
we're filling out the first set. I'll be honest. Brian was just like, hey, there's this hot girl. She's, she does a lot with Twitter and podcasts. She's big into podcasts, and like she shows off all the time online. I'm like, well, fuck. Yeah, what am I doing with my life? Something not as good as this.
I think this might, if Leslie, if you're up for it, and some of your girls in your club, we might have a reoccurring segment if you're down.
I'm totally down, and they're some of the best girls. And really, it's comedy. We love. My bio is actually some of my favorite podcasts listening that I listen to all the time. So check some of those out too. Sam Roberts' show is great. The Bonfire's great. Legion of Skanks. You Know What, Dude, with Robert Kelly.
You know the really good show is I'd love to see on your handle at Papa's Basement.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Very nice. Well, I mean, if you feature some of my girls, yeah, for sure, I'll rep you, of course.
We would
thank you
love
for
to have
having
you
me
on
on.
again.
I
This is
appreciate it.
I had a great time. I'm sorry this is not football related, guys.
I don't think anyone cares.
Tennessee, who are they playing this week?
Who knows? Who cares?
They're playing somebody, and it's going to be great. And so
Dick's
yay,
out.
football.
Dick's out for the Redskins.
Dick's out for football in general, and yeah, the Titans are pretty great. I mean, I look good in navy blue, I think. So.
All right, Leslie. Thank you so
Leslie,
much.
you're awesome. We'll have you on
Hey, I love you
again
guys.
soon.
Yeah,
All
I'll
right.
talk to you soon.
Bye.
Okay.
Enjoy your show
Bye.
tonight, by the way.
Thank you, Nikki Glazer. Yeah, Nikki Glazer at Zany's Nashville all weekend. Come out and see her. She's the best.
All right. She's
All
good
right,
for a
bye,
chick.
guys.
Bye.
See you, Leslie. Bye-bye.
I didn't know what the fuck to expect from any of that, but that was a
That was
fun
great.
segment. Yeah.
I think we have a regular.
I want credit. You just wanted me to call her and then hang up on her. I'm gonna
Well,
hang you out
don't
to
tell her
dry.
that. I
I'm
said
gonna hang you out to dry so hard right now.
I was gonna basically do give her a question and then hang up on her. I didn't know she was gonna be so great. She did a wonderful job, in my opinion.
I told you, man. I was bored and I was talking to her yesterday. She's a deep chick. Fucking weird, interesting. Not weird bad like Ed Gein, dead skin mask shit type thoughts. Like weird, like more people should think that way.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, she's fun. She's and when I shouted out today that she was the queen of the Soot Club, I didn't realize she really was.
yeah, you don't really research your subjects, man. I find that disgusting.
I apologize.
Especially when it's such a great. I was gonna say for a double entendre, such an easy subject, but you know what? She said she is, it's like a vault down there. So-
it's and the fact that the only thing I could tie to her was that she banged a Tennessee Titan, so that's kind of cool.
There you go,
I wish she would have told her the name.
guys. It is at Just Leslie on Twitter, spelled just like it sounds. And hit her up. Apparently, you send your face and your D, and it's a passport to whatever. And girls, I guess you could do the same.